Hello and thanks for tuning in. In this video we are going to run through the local vision goal workflow and process within Nova. So from login I land on my bookmarks and then I navigate to local vision goals and I will go into goal setting. So you can see there's one required per college, so there's a template available. We can see various of these exist in various states, and let's use Antelope Valley as our example here. So once I click on Antelope Valley, I'm taken into the workflow where you will populate your contacts and your approver contacts. These are the folks that are going to certify your local vision goal plan. And then when we get into goals 1, 2, 3, and 4 around general population. So at the header of each one of these is some verbiage to be familiar with that'll state the statewide goal of 20% here. All of the baseline values are pre-populated, then they come from the Student Success Metric dashboard. So if you'd like, you can also validate these numbers by accessing the Student Success Metric dashboard to confirm. There is a link there available to you. And what you want to do is input your estimated value for the 21-22 year. So your Antelope Valley has put in 1,636 students are estimated, which is a 20% increase. The instructions say, please complete at least one of the following goals. So Antelope Valley has completed all 3, yet only 1 is required. I would follow the same process for transfer category. Again, we have statewide goal is identified, and we have a link to the Student Success Metric dashboard. And then unit accumulation and workforce. Once we get to goal 5, it is a little bit different, and here's where we're trying to close equity gaps. So verbiage to read up top and be familiar with, and we're going to identify the disproportionately impacted student groups for our institution. So we have several selected here. And so for each DI group that has been selected, the goals from above, you're asked to answer those questions specific to the DI group. So you will see here, this is the same that was asked of us in goal 1. However, now our answers are going to be specific to the particular DI group. You need not populate all of them because not all metrics will be disproportionately impacted for all of the ones you've identified at your institution. So you want to go in and populate those for the relevant one. As we can see, Antelope Valley has done so. And should I choose, I have the ability to create an additional metric. So if there's something that you're doing or an impacted group that falls outside of what is mentioned here, you do have the ability to create a new one. I'll just show a quick demonstration of that. Put in your baseline, and it'll calculate a percentage for you. And you can continue to add those. Once all of that is completed, I would go to my preview, where I can bookmark or share, functionality we should be familiar with from prior videos. I can also print off a blank template if I wanted to do this with pen and paper, and then transfer it into Nova. So here is the final summary. This will neatly organize all of the inputs that you've made from above. It'll identify those that you've chosen not to answer, that are not relevant. And we show our approvers. If everything looks good, I will submit. Put in my notes. Click OK, and then we'll see that our status will turn from draft to submitted. And we are now awaiting our approvers. Each approver need not create an account in Nova and need not log into Nova to be able to approve. They will receive an email with a link. They will click that link, and they will view something very similar to this preview, and they would see 2 buttons, approve and reject. Once all 3 approver contacts have approved, then you will be in a certified state. In addition, any alternate contacts may not submit. So the lead contact here may submit, META may collaborate and do inputs, but will not have the ability to submit the plan. The intention there is that we have a single accountable person to review, make sure everything looks good before the submittal can take place. So thanks for tuning in. If there's any questions, as always, there is a help desk feature within Nova. Please feel free to use that to submit any questions or issues. Thanks for tuning in.